Welcome to Daily Plunge. We're in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 37, verses 3 through 21. Now, Zedekiah, the Babylonian puppet king, asks Jeremiah for prayers, which is funny because he won't heed God's word. He doesn't hear God's word, but he still wants religious cover, right? And he's desperate for help. For the help of God, even though they won't heed God's word. And it's unlikely that God will give him what he wants because God doesn't heed the prayers of those who do not heed him. Hear that one more time. God is not likely to hear the prayers of people who mock him and who disbelieve. So the king wanted relief from the crisis, but he gets a word from the Lord, right? Don't deceive yourselves thinking, oh, the Babylonians will leave us because they went to go chase after the Egyptian army. He says, you trusted in politics. You're not trusting in God, and it's not going to work out. You need to obey God. Don't deceive yourself because the Babylonian army is going to come and there won't be any escape. They will capture you and everyone else, and they're going to burn down this city. So he said, even if all there was left was a few wounded men from the Babylonian army, God would still see to it that they were victorious over you because it's God's work that's happening. You need to submit to God, not the Babylonians. So Jeremiah, who is known by everyone, and his words against the city of Jerusalem are known by everyone, right? He has advocated that they surrender to the Babylonians, even though the bigger issue is really theological, right? But when he wants to head down to the territory of Benjamin, which would have been like Bethlehem, he's accused of deserting, and they already see him as a traitor. And so he's arrested because they have misunderstood his prophecy. They think that he's speaking politically, he's not speaking spiritually. And because of his unbearable words that they just cannot receive and hear, they abuse the messenger. And this is a really important theme throughout the book of Jeremiah and the other prophets as well, is that God's servants get abused for bringing his word, which the world hates to hear. And so he's put in jail, and finally he's given an audience with King Zedekiah, this private audience, and the king sort of whispers to him, is there a word from the Lord? And Jeremiah says, you're not going to get any different word than you got before. There's no new or better word coming. And then he asks, what crime or falsehood have I committed that you've thrown me into this situation? Where are your prophets who said that everything was going to turn out right? Bring them in here. Let's go talk to them. You have no royal power, and I am innocent. I have done what is right by God. So he's urging Jerusalem and the king to surrender to Babylon in order that, catch this, so that they remain in covenant with God. What God is trying to do with Israel is not to destroy them, but to restore them to covenant. And in order to do that, they have to submit, but they won't. Lastly, Jeremiah says, don't send me back to that guy, Jonathan. He'll kill me. And so he's put under arrest in the barracks. Well, thanks, friends. Have a blessed day.